So we were talking about nuts. That's right.
We were talking about nuts,
Yeah.
but let's introduce ourselves.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh no, they don't know who they're listening to yet.
Don't they? They don't recognise our voices by
I don't
now?
think so.
I suppose we might have a new listener.
It's been a while
It has.
as well.
It has been a while.
We haven't said hello, listeners, for a while. So,
No.
hello, listeners.
Hello.
All right, let's get on with the nut news.
So,
We were talking about nuts. We're going to fill you in a moment about what the other discussions were. But Rob, carry on his story.
well,
Nuts.
just as I was saying, it wasn't really a story, just a...
Are you doing an Australian accent on
Little-
purpose?
No, I wasn't. It wasn't really a story, like, it's more just an anecdote. That's American one.
That was American.
Yeah.
Let's go with the nuts.
Yeah.
Normal voice. Normal English.
Normal English.
Norfolk Rob.
Oh, we're getting low on battery. This could be an issue.
Let's get the nuts out then.
So I never used to like nuts. As I've grown older, I've grown more accustomed to nuts, and I enjoy nuts, varieties of nuts, but I never used to like.
You were talking about almonds, walnuts.
Yeah, cashew nuts. Never used to like them.
Oh, really?
Used to refuse them.
You used to refuse the
Yeah,
cashew.
I used to refuse.
Who's offering cashews that you would
Oh,
refuse?
my dad.
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad. Yeah, my dad is a big nut man. He loves a nut.
He's a nut.
And at Christmas time, he'd get a big
Tub of cashews.
big tub of nuts, assorted nuts, and I'd be like, well, I'll have a peanut, and that's as far as I go. But yeah, now I've really sort of broadened my tastes, and it's the same with olives.
Yeah.
Never used to like olives. Now I love them. Can't get enough.
Can't get enough of olives. I bought a jar of olives the other day and I ate it. I ate all of them.
You ate the jar.
Well, I didn't eat the jar. I haven't yet acquired a taste for glass.
Did you just scoff them all in one go?
No, it was sustained over a couple of weeks. Excuse me, listeners. Rob's just got a phone
Merhaba.
call up. Take some time
Hello.
to speak to you during this phone call.
Robert.
Rob's there. He's
Hello.
trying to
Who's
work out
speaking?
who's calling. He's doing his English who's on the phone voice.
Hello, can I help?
I've always enjoyed peanuts and cashews.
Who's speaking?
Dog's a little bit confused by this phone
I
call.
can't understand who's speaking.
It's quite interesting
Hello.
little communication here between Rob and his phone.
Don't know who it is.
Don't know who it
I
is.
cannot understand it.
Were they?
I couldn't even work out whether they were talking English or another language.
But they said Robert.
I'm pretty sure I heard Robert, yeah.
Well, only Deirdre calls you Robert, doesn't she?
No, but it's a man. Deirdre doesn't have a man's voice.
No.
And when I laughed and said, I don't know who this is, they laughed as well. I just couldn't make it out. Wasn't Atta. I've got Atta's number anyway.
No voice you recognise at all? No sound?
No, it's just sort of a...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're here live at a mystery.
Yeah.
This is a mystery case. Perhaps if you know the answer to who phoned Rob, send in answers to a postcard.
Yeah, it's intriguing.
Interesting. But they knew your name.
Yeah, I gave my number out to my students the other day, but that was not any of them. I could tell. This is a real kind of like upbeat sort of hello, how you doing? All right, that kind of voice.
Like an English person.
Well, it wasn't English, but like it was a very kind of sharp voice.
Curious.
Yeah. Maybe it was Malik. Might have been Malik.
Could have been Malik. But you didn't take his number, did you?
Malik, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Do you have it in your phone?
But strange thing was he
then texts you from another phone.
He texts me from another phone. Maybe if I find the text. Oh, what's this? I don't know.
Shall we wrap up the podcast if we're going to be doing this? I don't think the listeners are that interested in you searching through your phone for a message.
Oh, I think they are.
Are you, listeners?
No,
really?
it's not.
Not the same number. It doesn't correlate.
It doesn't correlate. No.
Oh.
Let's continue.
Let's continue.
Let's not
let a thing like that phase him, listeners.
No, let's not have a phone call.
He could have a stalker and he doesn't care.
No.
Could be the barrel murderer. Could be anyone.
Isn't that strange? Did you see how flat my battery was a minute ago? It was empty, and now it's got some charge.
Coinciding with that phone call.
Yeah. Has he just delivered charge? Was that what it was?
Maybe.
Hello. Yes, just delivering some battery charge for your iPod. Oh, thank you very much. Ta-da.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, let's not let a phone call phase us, because I think that happens too much in Turkey. I think people's lives are dictated a lot by their phone.
They are indeed.
And I would prefer not to live like that.
No.
I prefer to forget I even have a phone, because I do at times.
Oh yeah, me too. Like I said, my phone was off again today.
Yeah.
Didn't even notice.
No. It's great. It's great. It really is. You see some people and they're just always got to be texting. They always got to have their phone out on the table. Okay, we've got like a phone-like device.
An iPod. Yeah.
iPod. It's not a phone, though, is it? It's not a phone. I'll just move my chair to accommodate.
I think the listeners are probably familiar now with our inadvertent silences.
I think they probably are.
And they probably know what's happening.
Yeah. Shall we tell them, or
no? I don't.
Let them work it out for themselves. Yeah. I think because we've got our comeback show after a few days off, we should have a competition.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure. Have you thought of one? Have you written it down?
I have.
Is there an answer?
Yes. I have got a question.
You thought that was the man who phoned you?
I didn't.
No,
I didn't. Question is, so listeners, you've listened to us for a number of shows in different locations. We have not told you where we are.
Indeed.
You need to call in. What's the number?
All the nines. Postcards to all the nines.
Or you
Facebook
can send us a message on Facebook.
YouTube us.
That seems to be the way the kids do it these days, isn't it?
Well, you say that we haven't received any messages apart from one person, so I think that's my only annoyance of the listeners, my irritation of the listeners.
We haven't received any phone calls either, have we?
Well, no, but they're not getting involved.
No postcards.
We said this about a week ago. They're not getting involved.
Okay, so shall we give them an ultimatum?
Well, just get involved, or we'll just have to keep doing this with no winners. I mean, I'm enjoying all the stuff that's hoarding up at my house that you're not winning.
Well, yeah, you got loads of stuff in there, haven't you?
Fork.
What have you got?
Juliet wanted a fork, so we said we'd do
you got a fork, yeah. We've got
free trip to Istanbul, paid for by them.
Yeah, got those
free trip
tickets,
to the Besiktas football game, paid for by them.
Yeah. We've got a life-size model of.
Don't say the name out there.
Just a life-size model of someone from the past. Okay, on to the question then. Please send us a message, call us, or send us a postcard.
Where are we?
Where
and
are we?
Include the date as well of the podcast, otherwise we won't know what you're referring to.
Oh yeah, so of course.
Check the date, make sure you're accurate.
Tell us the date and where we are recording this from. You should be able to recognise the sounds around us.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
This area has a distinctive sound.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm concerned, Rob, is we're going to get a flurry now. Flurry of action. They're going to be running to the computers, to their iPods, to their portable devices with Facebook-enabled apps. Are we going to reply to every message?
Well, we just can't. We can't be expected to.
Or are we going to reply to the winner?
We're just going to receive so many, but we can only really reply to the winner. Yeah. So.
Now, of course, the benefit of replying on Facebook is we can see your photo. So if you're an attractive girl, you're more likely to get a reply than if you're an unattractive male.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, there's competition. We'll leave you to ponder. We'll get back to our beverages.
Indeed. Thank you. They've been Alex Ray. He's been
Robert. John. Lester.
And you've had a mystery phone call. See you later.
See you later. Bye bye.
Nope.